little bonus footage. We're doing the windshield wiper motor, but I had to take the screen off to get down there to that 1/2 inch nut to get that off of there. And in doing so, I thought I would check out this antenna, windshield antenna, indicated by those 2 lines embedded in the glass. So they come out right in here, and I can't see my screen right now, but I'm sure you can see where it's cut off. It has no antenna plug-in for this. Now let's look at the parts car. Yeah, so the parts car is looking real good on its little plug-in. Looks like 2 little Phillips screws holding it in, and hopefully take those 2 Phillips out and take that whole antenna wire away from the radio, which this one doesn't have. So yeah, I need that little antenna wire. Parts car radio antenna versus the white car. We'll call them red and white. So the red car gave me these 2 screws. The white car, supposedly the keeper, had these in, self-tapping. Both of them, oddly enough, were 9/32 for the size. So white car, the keeper, I took this out because I always was sketchy about that. And truth be known, the little stinger sticking out right there probably isn't touching up here anymore. The piece or the part that goes in the end there from the windshield has a great big stinger on it, and that of course will need to go down in there and make contact. So the red car, parts car, gave me the, these 2 screws, and look how good this looks. I'm going to put some gasket seal on the back side there to seal it up, and just looks good all the way down with no stinger sticking out of the end of it. It's got a little bend to it, but I think that's okay. So problem diverted. Let's do the windshield wiper motor. I guess that's another reason I'm changing this over from old to new, is because I didn't want this pump on there. Little do we know, gosh darn, now we know, the pump is a add-on. It's an add-on thing. That's it. The motors are exactly the same with or without the pump. So this pin right here that goes around and around as the thing goes on, that's what plugs into here, and of course that'll send your pump round and round and pump the fluid. So yeah, it's just that easy. So don't buy anything you don't have. And because they probably threw the old cap away that goes on the single right there, I'm gonna have to steal that cap off of there, which I guess is going to have to work. So yeah, the windshield wiper motor is looking good. I got to come off of that T for the sprayers and get down here to the washer bottle. The washer bottle comes with these parts. Well, they sell these parts with it, which I bought. One thing to note is this pump on the inside. I didn't prep this very well, but surprised they're shooting that video. But see that kind of filter thing at the bottom? That's the nut that holds the pump in. The pump has a little washer, a little spongy washer goes in there. The washer they sell you is too thick to push up in there and then thread that on. So what happened, two things. I had to cut the washer thing, the spongy washer, I had to cut it in half very nicely with a razor knife. And then the nut right there that has that filter on it, that screen, I had to file that nut down. See how at the top it's touching the plastic? So I had to cut a good 1/8 inch or more off of there. I had to file it off and keep it round because it's convex and only that outside edge pulls in, thus sealing. I'm not so sure this is the seal or the rubber washer on the other side is the seal, but yeah, I had to work at it a little bit. I wish I could have caught some of that, but it just went so fast. 4 bolts basically. I chose to use a J-bolt and a 1/4-20 fender. Hope that's bright enough back here. See them big old washers on there. So I think it looks factory down here. I don't know if it's right or not though. I self-tapped those screw holes to put them in. So 4 bolts it's in. I plugged in the wire probably, well, my best guess it goes that way. But it seems to be a little tight. I want to put it in this ridge right here. It's embossed, so this will lay in there. You know, when year one finally gets me these straps that I ordered a while ago. And the only thing I have left is this hose right here that I bought super long. And I did have to buy it super long because they sent me the wrong size. You know, with the, you know, it came with that 3 rib, you know, to go into the T and all the way across to the other side. They sent me another size that wouldn't plug in that T. It was way too big. Furthermore, it wouldn't plug into the pump down there. So I went to the store with the pump and bought this. Sorry, I don't know what size it is. But I bought that. It seems to work. I'm sure it's China made, not the 3-ribbed original like I'd wanted, but this is not a concourse build. So that concludes the power steering, the power window pump, washer sprayer, and the motor. So I just plug this in up there at the T and dress it up as nice as I can, and that will conclude this video. Get some fluid and get this battery terminal all changed out, and scarily turn the power back onto the car as I'm getting the dash wire, you know, finished up. So, all right, there's the windshield washer motor. See you on the next one.